Good afternoon. Welcome to my midweek recap here for Apple and plan ahead for for Thursday. Monday, I was busy with some other situations. Did not take this trade on a break above 175 and a half or 175 and a quarter roughly, uh, which is a good thing. Worked out in my favor because it was a failed breakout and just rolled over back on itself. Tuesday came down to my 8 EMA over here on the daily time frame, touched it. I got in some 175 calls for next week, excuse me. I got in first at 137, second lot there at 129, which took my average to 133. Once price action started to move, I immediately went into trade management mode and price action broke below VWAP, closed below it, and trailed me out at 131. As you can see, I left a good trade on the table as it did go all the way back up to just over 170. I took one final trade midday once it looked like there was going to be a bull flag breakout and continuation at 170, and those same 175 calls I did trail me out at 159 for another loss. Now Wednesday came back down all the way to the 8 EMA again, chop between 173 and 173 and a half. Later in the day you can see it was obvious that price action did hold that support and good volume came in here once it broke above, closed above, and held above the 8 EMA for a little while. So see what happens with this price level going forward here. You can notice the huge spike in volume there, 2.5 million shares in 15 minutes is a pretty good deal for Apple. So anywhere between 173.90 and 173.60 should hold as support as long as price is above it. If it's below it, that'll probably turn into a resistance. Now to my 30-minute time frame for the plan I'm looking at on the open. I'm basically looking for a long above 174.5. This trend line I have over here looks like an intermediate resistance that's going to be broken soon. So a move above 174.5 will trigger me into some calls. Stop loss will be just below the last 15-minute candle for now, or whatever price action pattern that shows up on the open on Thursday. I'm also looking at this same green box as a support zone from the 8 EMA, which is 173.5, all the way down to basically the 50 SMA, which is 172 and a quarter. So just over a full dollar price range down here, which should hold as a decent support zone. You have three significant moving averages converging together. Should bring in a decent amount of buyers, some algos, high frequency traders, et cetera, that can push the price up much higher. Overall, still looking for this move all the way back up to 190. Just basically a flag measured move. Price action has now come back outside of this channel and looks to be like it wants to start running again. So see what happens. This will be my trade plan for the open on Thursday. Good luck.